Hi, everyone. We're back with Justin Lotano, a financial advisor of Wells Fargo and certified divorce financial analyst. So, Justin, when you first told me about the Divorce Financial Fit Camp that you created, I was so intrigued. Can you please tell me how you came up with it?
All right, thanks for having me again, Sonia. So what I was finding, primarily I'm working with non-financial spouses going through divorce. So that's the primary people that I have chosen to work with. And what I was finding was that they were having a very difficult time preparing for the divorce, meaning getting organized with their finances. It can be overwhelming, it can be complicated, and they were spending a lot of time and energy and importantly, money trying to get this figured out and worked out with their attorneys, trying to go back and forth with documents. And it was a real challenge and a kind of a mental stressor for a lot of people just trying to understand and be organized with their financial stuff. So that was the problem that I was seeing and the challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. So now tell us a little bit about what the Divorce Financial Fit Camp is and how it helps people through those challenges.
Yeah. So what I did is I went through the process that I was following with a lot of people going through the divorce process that were the non-financial spouses. And I created what I'm calling a boot camp, a financial divorce fit camp that is basically 4 sessions. So the first one is a group session that people can sign on to anonymously. A lot of people don't want to have their name out there going through this. So we were able to do it via Zoom. It's all on webinars. And just go through the process, go through some basic educational components dealing with people's finances and divorce. So it's the different types of accounts, alimony, child support, some of the key concepts that you need to just be aware of. And this is why it really is helpful for people in the early stages of divorce to go through. It gives a good foundation for the educational process and what's to come next as far as organizing. After the group session, what I do is 3 individual one-on-one sessions. So the first session is we just focus on net worth. So assets, liability. And basically what my job there is to go over it with each person individually and collect all the data on their assets and liabilities. So it's on one easy to understand summary sheet that they can give to their attorney. The next session is budgeting, cash flow, expenses, income, and expenses. So, we spend a whole meeting just going over income and expenses. The third one-on-one session is where we kind of look at everything together, and I try to do my best explaining what you have going on. And what I found is by going through the group session and going through the 3 individual sessions with one-on-one with myself is that people end up having a ton more confidence and clarity. And the goal is to not only survive this divorce, but it's to thrive before, during, and after. And that's what this does. And what I have found is that people start this process and they're a little down and they're confused sometimes and they're overwhelmed. And by the end of these 4 sessions, the change in their attitude when they feel like they have everything organized, they can return to their attorney and they have 4 worksheets that summarize everything they have. Their financial house is in order. They've saved money, they save time. I have a relationship with them if they have questions, if they need help with their attorney, figuring out the right way to divide up everything. Now I'm part of the team. And this is something that I'm doing 100% at no cost to the whole Divorceify community.
Wow. So mark your calendars, January 14th, 6 p.m. Eastern. This is such a gift, Justin. Where were you when I was going through my own divorce? Thank you so much.
Absolutely.